They say the future belongs to those who can see it. But what if you're the one building it? My name is Sam Altman, and for me, life has been a race, not against time, but against what time creates. I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri, a quiet suburb, big Midwestern skies, and a curiosity that was anything but small. When I was just 8 years old, I took apart my family's first Macintosh computer. I just had to see how it breathed. And in that moment, I realized something profound. Technology isn't magic. It's human will, coded into circuits. It became clear to me early on that understanding the world is one thing, but changing it, that's the real challenge. I went to Stanford to study computer science, but I couldn't sit still. The classroom felt too slow, too theoretical. I wanted to build. I wanted to break things. I wanted to see ideas come to life. So, at 19, I co-founded a company called Looped. It was a social app that showed you where your friends were. Think about it, we were trying to build what Google Maps and Find might do today. But this was before smartphones were truly smart. Needless to say, we were a little ahead of our time. Looped failed. But failure is just the tuition you pay for the next lesson. And my next big lesson was just around the corner. I joined Y Combinator, first as a founder myself, then as an investor, and eventually, I became its president. Y Combinator was an incredible place. It was where impossible ideas were given a chance to live and breathe. Companies you know and love today, like Airbnb, Stripe, and Dropbox, they all started there, as nothing more than sketches on a whiteboard. Working at YC, I met hundreds, maybe thousands of dreamers who all wanted to change the world. Most of them didn't quite make it, but a few did, and every single one of them changed me. I learned that the best entrepreneurs aren't just gamblers rolling the dice. They're more like scientists, conducting experiments and betting on the limitless potential of human ingenuity. Then came the question that would change not just my life, but potentially the course of history. What happens when intelligence itself becomes software? This wasn't just a thought experiment. It felt like an inevitability. So, in 2015, I got together with a few friends, people like Elon Musk, Greg Brockman, and Ilya Sutskever, and we started OpenAI. Our belief was simple, but radical. Artificial intelligence should belong to everyone, not just a handful of powerful corporations. We began as a nonprofit research lab with a clear mission: to ensure that artificial general intelligence, or AGI, is safe and benefits all of humanity. But here is the thing. The concepts of safe and intelligent don't always cooperate. In the early days, OpenAI was quiet. We were building models that could barely string together a coherent sentence. But they were learning, and they were learning incredibly fast. With each passing year, they became more fluent, more creative, and in some ways, more human. Then, we released Chat, and everything changed. The world shifted on its axis. For the very first time in history, millions of people could have a direct conversation with a powerful artificial intelligence, and it talked back. Some people saw it as just another tool. Others saw it as a profound threat. I saw it as a mirror that reflects not just who we are today, but who we are capable of becoming. Of course, with that level of success came a lot of noise. Headlines, passionate debates, and plenty of sleepless nights. People started asking me, will AI take my job? Will it replace my art? Will it steal my identity? My answer has always been the same: AI won't replace people. But people who use AI will replace those who don't. My entire focus has been trying to strike that delicate balance to pursue progress without causing widespread panic. Because at the end of the day, technology doesn't get to decide what kind of world we build. We do. There were moments when it all felt like too much. The ethical storms we had to navigate, the corporate politics, the constant whispers of fear that maybe, just maybe, we had gone too far too fast. But I've never been a believer in standing still. I believe in steering. Think about it. If you take your hands off the wheel of a moving car, it doesn't just stop. It crashes. We have to keep steering. I can't tell you exactly what the next decade will bring. Maybe we'll have AI that can think 1,000 times faster than any human. Maybe we'll find cures for diseases that have plagued us for centuries. Maybe there will be chaos. It'll probably be a mix of all three. But I do know this: humanity has never solved a major problem by running away from it. We solve problems by facing them head-on. And artificial intelligence, for better or for worse, is our next mirror, our next mountain to climb, our next revolution. I'm Sam Altman, and my goal isn't to make AI human. It's to make humanity worthy of the intelligence we're creating. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more.